Well, I had a pretty good, couple weeks, having fun, but Brock Purdy is back, and that means I'm going back to the bench. I had a pretty good, couple games, 610 yards. I averaged 100 yards a game, but I did have like 200-something yards rushing, and I didn't throw any picks, so I'd say I played pretty good. When you think about it, you couldn't have had a better backup quarterback. We won every game that I played in, and now we actually ended up making the playoffs, and we didn't lose a single game. Now we're playing against the Cowboys in the divisional round. Y'all can guess how that went. They did end up beating the Cowboys to go to the conference, but the Eagles beat them just like last year and went on to play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl again. And just like last year, the Chiefs win another Super Bowl with Mahomes winning Super Bowl MVP. Y'all can see the awards. But now more importantly, I was on a 1-year contract, so I'll be going into free agency. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully my stats is good enough for other teams to, seek interest in me. And now that I'm back on my couch, there's multiple teams that I'm expecting to probably get a call from, maybe to just be a backup quarterback again, like the Jets, the Patriots. They're both trash quarterbacks, and the Saints, who have an old quarterback in Derek Carr. Maybe I get a call from one of them after the draft. Because it's the draft that Shedeur Sanders is in, Travis Hunter too, but there's a couple good quarterbacks in this draft, so maybe the teams want to see if they can get any of them before taking a chance on me. Now it's post-draft, and a team that I didn't really expect, but I really should have expected to call me. The Steelers ended up offering me a 1-year deal, just like the 49ers did. But this situation is a little bit different because, the current quarterback situation. If you're wondering what Shedeur Sanders when he went to the Jets at like top 3 or something, and Travis Hunter ended up going to the Broncos, so him and PS2 gonna be kind of nasty. But now that I done found my new team in the Steelers, y'all know their QB situation, they didn't end up with a pretty good pick, so they still had Kenny Pickett. They decided to pick me up, and they told me that me and Kenny Pickett gonna have a little QB battle in the preseason, like half, we both play in the game, see who does better against each team, and that's gonna be the starting quarterback week 1. Now, just being an undrafted quarterback, I got a chip on my shoulder. I'm ready to show the world what I can really do. They seen what I can do in the 3 games I played on the 49ers, and I'd say I was pretty decent, pretty good actually for an undrafted quarterback. And here, with Kenny Pickett being my competition, there's no way I can't be the starting quarterback on this team. If I ain't able to beat him out in this preseason, there's obviously a reason why I'm not a starting quarterback at that point. And even my family, especially my brother, who I'll talk about later on, we're both telling me that I got to use this opportunity because this is a 1-year deal. And if I go crazy this year, the money I'm going to be able to get in my next contract from this team could be something crazy. But instead of worrying about the future, I need to worry about right now. And right now I'm in practice, and I'm having a pretty tough time trying to connect with the receivers and be on the same page, as this receiving core is definitely not as good. Like the weapons I have are not as good as I had in San Francisco, so it might be a little tough for me to adjust, but I know I'll be able to adjust eventually. Now, coming into the first preseason game, coach told me that I'll be playing the first half and Kenny Pickett will be playing the second half. It's time to show up and show out. First play in the preseason with this team, and I'm throwing this ball to my number 1 wide receiver. Not getting the first down, but I gotta get it to him a couple times so we can be locked in. On second down, I showed what a lot of teams was fearing about me, my inconsistency and accuracy. I should have been able to get that receiver the ball to get the first down. Unfortunately, wasn't able to. And then the habit that I need to try to change, but I just haven't been able to change since college, is me trying to just force the ball up. That was my number 1 receiver. I trusted him. I might have to keep that trust though. I really feel like if I end up being the number 1 quarterback going into the season, George Pickens gonna have a big season, because he told me during the offseason that he was trying to get me to the team because he saw what I could do. He actually, he believes in me. All I need to be great in this league really is confidence in myself. And I really I thought I had too much belief in myself to get outside on that perimeter on the edge, and I ended up getting sacked. But that person that sacked me ended up getting injured. That's tough. 2nd and 20 now, I'm surveying the field, trying to walk around the pocket, trying to move around, and I was finna throw the ball to George Pickens. Looking back at it, probably wouldn't have been a good pass. Luckily, I got sacked. But then on 3rd and 25, they thought this drive was over, but I cook up a mean dot to get to 4th and 1. Man, you gotta fight for that extra yard. And that 4th and 1 on their side of the field, there ain't no reason why we shouldn't go for it. Getting the first down easily to George Pickens. 2nd and goal, I'm trying to scroll out to the left side, throw this ball to the tight end, and it was overthrown because of the pressure. That would have been a nice tug. On 3rd and goal, I'm trusting my number receiver, trying to get the ball to the outside, let him get a jump ball, but he wasn't able to come down with it. We end up only getting a field goal that drive, which is cool. I end up showing off my amazing arm strength on this play, throwing this ball deep down the field to this speedy receiver, and it dropped right in his hands. Just looking at the weapons on this team, it isn't as good as 49ers, but there's a good amount of weapons though. Got a speedy receiver in Calvin Austin. Got George Pickens, a big jump ball receiver that can definitely go crazy every single game. Got a pretty good running back in Najee Harris. He's trash in real life, but hey, don't matter. And then me, a dual threat quarterback, as long as if I can get my accuracy up, we're gonna be crazy. Here at the goal line on 1st and goal, just run the ball in with the running back, in the tug. After that crazy deep throw that I ended up getting earlier, it got me confident to throw this one too. And, 2 defenders around there probably shouldn't have done that. Here on 2nd and 10, I'm showing off that my throwing the pressure has gotten a lot better. I'm getting hit 2 people in my face, and I still was able to make that pass. We're in the red zone just about, and I ended up breaking this sack, but then there's multiple defenders that came off. I tried to get up out of there, but I could not. Got sacked. This is my last drive of this game, so I definitely got to make a mark. We're backed up. I'm breaking a sack, and I'm taking off, getting this first down after juking out the defender, and I take this tackle. I probably shouldn't have took the tackle, but hey, man, I had the adrenaline rush, and we going crazy. Then on 1st and 10, I make a crazy throw that I didn't even think I could do myself. Running to the right side, I'm left-handed. I stop on a dime and throw that ball. That was just a thing of beauty right there. The dots don't end. We trying to at least get a field goal here on this drive, and I'm throwing a dot towards the sideline, and I'm catching it, getting down. He didn't get out of bounds. So yeah, in this game we end up tying. I'll say I had a pretty good half. And comparing me and Kenny Pickett's stats in this game, I definitely had a better game. He threw a pick, I didn't. I ain't throw no touchdowns, but he didn't either. He was a little more accurate, but I had more yards. 2nd preseason game, 1st and 10, running the play action, throwing the ball to an open receiver. I could have threw it to the guy above him, but he took a little bit to get out. 1st and 10, all I need is a little bit of blocks, and George Pickens got open on that crosser route, making a great contested catch. He wasn't open, but hey, open enough. This must be the George Pickens drive, because I'm giving that ball right back to him, throwing that ball to him after having to flip and turn my hips. Great pass, great catch. 1st and 10, run the play action, and guess who this ball is going to? George Pickens, open, touchdown. On 3rd and 10, I'm showing off what I've been working on a lot this offseason. Running to the left side, throwing the ball, and accurately getting that ball to the receiver for the 1st down. I love when a receiver can turn a little pass into a way bigger gain. This was just to get the 1st down, but he made that defender miss and got to the red zone. Now it's 1st and goal. Who else will I throw the ball to on this play? Right to George Pickens on the slant. Touchdown. 14-3, and on this play, I showed off what my speed really looks like. This edge rusher tried to get to me, but he could not. I ran all the way around him to get this 1st down and get out of bounds. My speed is crazy. I don't know where these crazy throws then came from, but I feel like Mahomes right now, the way I'm just throwing these dots. Crazy dive and grab by that tight end. Now we're finna go ahead and extend this lead, getting an easy rush and touchdown. For the 2nd game of this preseason, hey man, I'm looking crazy still. Looking at the stats here, 2 passing touchdowns this time, almost 200 passing yards, and Kenny Pickett threw a pick again. Yeah man, it's pretty clear who's winning this QB battle right now. We got 1 more game left. Now in the 3rd game against the Seahawks, I'll actually be starting in the 2nd half, and I'm starting this game off. I got sacked, but I got all them yards back just running the ball. Now on 3rd and 4 to get the 1st down, I'm hitting George Pickens on a slant or drag, whatever that was, to get the 1st down. On 2nd and 4, I'm sitting here comfortably in the pocket waiting for the tight end to get like a little open, and I threw it right where it needed to be for him to make that catch. On 2nd and 10, the receiver I was trying to get the ball to was going to get open. As soon as I ended up getting hit, we would have had that 1st down. It's great defense. 3rd and 10, I got a little too cocky and tried to force the ball in, and the way I angled it was just not a good, pass lead. I was supposed to pass lead a little up. We're down by a touchdown here, so I got to put together a little drive to go ahead and tie the game up. I'm throwing another dot to the tight end for the 1st down. I ain't been using my legs too much in this game, so they done forgot about it. They ain't had no spies, no nothing, so I'm easily getting this 1st down. Now on 1st and 10, run the play action. I'm going to go ahead and use my legs again to scramble to the sidelines and almost step out of bounds, but end up getting the 1st down. Now handing the ball off to go ahead and get the touchdown and try to tie this game up. man. After we scored, they ended up getting 3. So we got to get down the field and get 3 too. And I'm getting hit trying to throw the ball to the first. 3rd down. They've been playing some pretty good defense here on this drive, but on 3rd and 10, I was able to fit this ball into that tight end. Perfect. Crazy dot in the amount of space I had to get that there. Then the cover 3, so we're running the 4 verticals, and I had a receiver in the seams, but it was just underthrown. I'm showing off how crazy my speed is again. I ran to the right, juked it out, went to the left, got past this D-line, and somehow found a way to get a lot of yards and basically getting into field goal range. But then I made the biggest mistake. I was not aware of the time. We ain't had no timeouts. I got sacked, and that's game over. And I tried to, be a superhero, try to win the game. I should just try to kick the field goal. In this game, Kenny Pickett had a little bit of a better game. Pretty decent. He had a better game than me. But, I say I won 2 out of 3 of these games. Y'all think I played good enough to beat Kenny Pickett for the QB1 spot on this team?